Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. A lot of people ask me what I recommend for refreshing the coolant in vehicles. And what I recommend is what the owner's manual and engineers designed to be put in a car. From what I know, there is 3, maybe 4 different formulas for coolant, and you need to check your owner's manual, see what goes in your cars. Now the Volvos use a formula called HOPE. Basically, they know what metals they designed the car with, and if you use the kind of coolant that they designed for the car, everything in there will last longer. If you lose coolant and you add another type of coolant, that coolant system can become acidic and start to corrode away at parts and internal parts of the coolant system and engine. Now, in general, you want a 50-50 mix. If you're in an extreme cold climate, you might want to go 60% coolant, 40% water. If you're in a very warm climate where there's no means of freezing, you might could go 40% coolant, 60% water. People say you could use tap water. Tap water has all kind of corrosive chemicals in it that we suck in our body, calcium, all this other stuff. I only put distilled water in my system. You with your car, you can do what you want. I only put distilled water. That's what I do. And coolant. If my coolant bottle runs low, something's leaking. You just don't lose coolant unless something is leaking. So at that point, you're playing coolant roulette. You need to find what's leaking, replace it, stop the leak. One of my opinions on leaks are, if you could keep the system full faster than it's leaking out, you're fine. Example of that is, if my coolant reservoir bottle goes empty every 2 weeks, that's no real big deal. I can stay ahead of that. I'm losing coolant, wasting money, but I can stay ahead of that. If you're adding coolant to your car every day, twice a day, you are pulling that trigger on coolant roulette way too often. Anyway, if you have a Volvo white block, cars built after cars built after 91, probably other Volvos as well, this is the coolant in the order that I recommend. Number 1, use Volvo Coolant. If you go to the dealer, they'll have a heavy price tag on it, maybe $30, $32, maybe more. Usually, if you whine a little bit, ask for a high mileage discount, senior citizens discount, birthday discount, some kind of discount. You can normally get them to sell you a bottle of this stuff for 25 bucks. That's a good deal to have the perfect stuff in there. This is HOPE, perfect formula for your car if you have a Volvo white block engine. Almost all Volvos built after 91. The number 2 choice if you don't get the stuff from the dealership. Personally, I believe this is the exact same stuff, probably not off the formula at all. It also has that green-blue tint to it. If you can find 100%, get 100%. If you do 50-50, you have to try to drain out all of the stuff that's currently in the system or the distilled water that you're flushing with. But G48, you go to their website, you'll see it. Hello. You'll probably also see Volvo on there right there from 91 to 2014. My third option used to be my second option before they came out with the G-48, is this Derricks G045. It's a Valvoline product. It is still HOPE. The color is a little different. The Volvo stuff is a green tint, greenish blue tint. This stuff is kind of a clear goldish tint, almost the color of the bottle, a little lighter. So this is my third option. You can mix HOPEs with HOPEs, so no big deal with mixing this with the Volvo Coolant or the G48. But those are the only three that I put in my car, and distilled water. I normally get this stuff from O'Reilly's. You could buy it at a 50-50 mix, which I don't recommend. I normally get the stuff 100%. 100%, this stuff is 21 bucks. Only $2-3 cheaper than the Volvo Coolant. So if you have access, just go get the Volvo Coolant. If you don't have access, get this stuff, you'll be fine. Here you have it. That's what I do. Your radiator, your heater core, your hoses, your engine, nothing will be sludging up. The stuff will last 150,000 miles or longer, and you just won't have issues with it. You know, I normally refresh my coolant system every 150,000, and those other parts last much longer when you have the right coolant formula in the car. You can find out what's best for your car depending on the make and model. Hope that helps. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.